we are going to use the Oden's Eye Alva winter palette today. If you hear noises in the background, let me take just one moment, because my last several videos have been kind of chaotic, and I have just kind of edited out most of the insanity. Ella is in heat. Ella is not happy about being in heat. I can understand that. So Ella is pacified, but she's not a happy camper. Anyway, so if I have to stop the camera, and if it's pieced together, and if some of it doesn't make sense, just bear with me. I'm doing my best to take care of my dogs. That being said, let's prime my eyes and let's get into this. Okay, we have primed my eyes using my Sigma primer and eyeshadow primer in Bubbly. It is one of my favorite ones. It's more sheer and sparkly, and if you've been around here any time at all, you know I like sparkly. A couple of things while we're doing this. I'm gonna show you the color story. I'm gonna start off, we may stay towards the matte side of things today. Then who knows, because this is me. But we're going to start up here. I can't see colors. Hopefully, I will remember to list them in the description. I did have index cards over here to do that with, and I think I gave them to Ian for quizzing. So I suppose I need to do more than that. And we're just going to run that through as a transition. That's just a softer color than what I thought. If you hear my dogs in the background, they're good. Spoiled, but good. So, right here, with it's a Sigma. I'm going to show you because I can't see it. And I probably should show you a little bit longer. And I'm not sure. It seems like these palettes kind of have a similar color story. And that's okay. But I kind of expected a little different. But we're just taking that in to add a little dimension. We may pull it over into the crease a little bit more after a while, but for a different color story than what I would expect for summer. So we're going to go down into this shade. Put it right here in the inner corner. So we went back in with the purple. I'm going to blend it out just a little bit more, but before I do, I'm going to take my finger and go into this shimmer. Isn't that pretty? Yes. Yes, I know I said we were going to keep this a matte look. Changed my mind. So we like that. Just wanted a little softness. Wow. That just does not come off of my hands. I'm going to take the that's pretty impressive. I'm going to take this color that I started with on a different brush and blend everything. I'm going to go into this yellow. This is an Il Maquillage brush. I tend to call it a BK Beauty brush because I am goofy. I do own BK Beauty brushes, and I have some on the way. And go under my brow bone. Kind of pull a little highlight. So, asking for a friend. Does it count as an empty when your dog gets a hold of your powder? We're counting it as one. Anyway, so let's continue. I had to stop and let them out. Like I told you, Miss Ella is in heat, and she is at the point of it's so unpleasant for her. I am a huge advocate of spay and neuter. I'm also a huge advocate of letting animals have their hormones to be healthy. So that's where that is. We're keeping a close eye on her. Obviously, Mayor has been neutered, so we're good. We're going to put on some foundation. Let's do that. We're going to start with the e.l.f. Halo Glow in, can't see what the name is, so we're going to turn it, and hopefully at some point we can make out what it is. Good, my washer just stopped, so we're going to do this pretty quickly because I've got to change that out. But we're just going to kind of aimlessly apply this over the Sephora. I don't know why I'm holding it back here so far. Smooth and Blend, and that's all that I did. I just over on my forehead, down my nose, and right there is all where I put foundation. And I knew I had more brushes. Found them still in the package. Yeah, it's kind of been, yeah. We did that in just the nick of time. Just after I turned the camera off to blend everything in, Ella started crunching on her bone loudly. You can probably still hear her. She likes to hide her bones. And I'm like, and then when she comes back to it, I've forgotten about it. So it's like an instant, I go, and then it's like, oh yeah, she's just gnawing on her bone. We are going to, we're going to use the Color Stay again. As far as performance, does really well. The issue that I run into, there's something in it that does not agree with my skin. So it kind of makes me itch and irritates a little bit. My contact keeps sliding around. So we're gonna shake them both up. No, we're not. Okay, I think we got it together. And take just a teeny weeny pump of the normal, same shade, and we're gonna put it just in places. And then we're gonna take just a little bit using a Sigma flat kabuki. Looks like a F80. Don't ask me how I could see that. Don't know. I know it's a flat kabuki brush because I have several of them. It's one of my favorite brushes, but they are so hard to clean. Anyway. One under my eyes with the Maybelline eraser. Okay, so this is where we're going to land today. Thoughts on the palette. This being the first time that I've used it, it seems like the mattes blend away. Whenever you go to blend them, they just phew, are gone. Could be me. These two just are very, very soft, and they just kind of, they aren't really, they don't really show up like I would like for them to. We'll put it that way. And it seems like it moves a lot more than I would like for it to. As in, blending is a little, but it could be me. So that's my first impressions. The shimmers all seem to be fine. Overall, it's not bad. I don't know that I would repurchase it. I'll put it that way. Anyway, for blush, because we didn't do that on camera. For blush, I used, and I have to take this stuff out. This is so crazy. Used the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy in Mauve Mystique. I can see that one. Yay! Just very light. This is where I run into issues with foundation shades. This is kind of a little pale looking on me. It doesn't have the olive undertone that I need, but it works. Then I went into, yes, I got it, the Masterclass blush from Blend Bunny. I went into this one. Just a soft, peachy tone, and mixed them together. That's where we land. And I apologize that a lot of times you see me reaching over. Stuff is where stuff is. I think that's all. My washer has stopped. You like my kitty cat ears? I bought a red pair in these, and Ian liked the red pair, so he got them. On my lips, I just have the balm because coffee. I do have some things on the way to include the new Nomad palette. Did I need it like a hole in the head? I'm thinking about going back and getting Ipsy. Share your thoughts with me on that, because I'm not so sure if it's a good choice or not. The reason why I've been using some of the stuff, and maybe I need to, I'm getting that maybe I need to try stuff itch again. Anyway, I am the mayor's daughter. You may call me Vicky. I wish you a good day. We will see you in the next video.